As the title says, can you lane split with a fairing bike? Hey, what's up? This is JR from On the Other Side of the Road, and I'm doing a little video here on lane splitting. And it just happens so that I am in some heavy serious traffic right now. And yes, it can be pretty difficult because I have an ultra limited with a fairing, and it gets a little hectic between here, and a lot of these drivers are not really paying attention to the road, and they want to see up ahead, and so they move over into the lane and they end up blocking my path as I'm trying to lane split here. So right now I am on the Taconic State Parkway going north, heading to a destination to do some photography. There are three terms that are being used for what I am doing right now. One is lane splitting, the other one is filtering, and the last one is white lining. And depending on who you speak to in the riding community, which one are you? Leave the comments below. I don't know. I mean, traffic seems not to barely even be moving right now. Something serious must have happened up ahead. I mean, it has to be an accident. There's no way this traffic can be like this on a Saturday afternoon around lunchtime. This is kind of crazy. I mean, I've white lined before for like 2 or 3 miles, because the highway is pretty much open. My meaning being that the lanes are pretty wide for the cars, so it allows room to go between them. But you have the occasional drivers that are a little too close to each other, and you can't get in between, and your feet go down, or you're dragging them, and especially when you're riding with a 800-pound bike, it's very hard to balance sometimes. And then you got these black snakes on the ground on the highway. Oh, and I also failed to mention, what about when you have a passenger and you're doing this? I mean, it's a little hard. I mean, I'm a 5'6" tall guy on a ultra limited, and it gets a little difficult for me sometimes, balancing the bike with the extra weight too. Man, and I've seen other riders with touring type bikes that have fairings, and they fly up these little in-betweens here, and I'm like, whoa, I can't ride like that, man. What if somebody gets into my path and boom, I take out a mirror, my fairing gets all scratched up? So I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But I will tell you, I mean, if I can go up the middle and filter this whole thing out, I am going to do it, because this looks pretty bad like this, and I'm not willing to stay riding the entire time in between here. I mean, I can get some good runs every once in a while, but as you can see, it gets a little tight, and all this in and out, left right kind of riding is kind of sucks. And you got guys like this that they want to go from one lane to another lane. So anyway, trying to keep this a little short. I don't want to keep you on and on and on with this video, and here we go. Just like I was saying, you can't go in between here. This is way too tight. So anyway, I'd like to hear your experience in white lining or filtering or lane splitting or whatever you want to call it. Leave some comments down there. Let me know what's up. All right, take care. Peace to everybody, and be nice to everybody.